Okay, this is getting crazy. This is getting super crazy. I don't believe this. I got the damn phone plugged in and the camera stopped recording. I just. Ay, 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 ay. So, anyway, I better make this quick. So, anyway, it was my turn. And the judge called out my name. I stood up before the judge, and the judge says, Mr. Lipton, you were charged with careless driving and causing an accident, etc., etc., and having no seatbelt on. Well, because the seatbelt couldn't go around me. So, do you have anything to plead, Your Honor? Well, I said I'm guilty of careless driving, and I explained that I published it at the wheel. And the judge says, okay, what about the seatbelt? Your Honor, I plead guilty with an explanation. And the judge says, and what is your explanation, Mr. Lipton? And I said, well, I wasn't wearing my seatbelt because I can't get the seatbelt around me. And this was the first time the judge looked up. He says, is it because of your size? I said, yes, Your Honor, it's because of my size. And then the judge went on with a little speech about the responsibility of being careful and so on and so forth. And he says, I am going to fine you $160 for the careless driving. However, as far as the not wearing a seatbelt charge, I will dismiss that based on your condition. But I recommend, Mr. Lipton, that you get something from a doctor saying that for health reasons that you're unable to wear a seatbelt. And then they can put that on your driver's license. And so if the next time you're stopped and you don't have a seatbelt on, you can show this to the officer and you will not be charged for not wearing a seatbelt. So judges are very fair. So I went to the cashier and made arrangements to pay the $160, which I didn't have at the time, but they could have made it. Now, okay. The point I'm making with all of this, and I'm hoping I can get all this before the camera stops again, okay, is that if the judge orders something, that it has to follow. If you agree to appear and you don't, okay, there's a bench warrant for your arrest. Okay, now, I'm going to read this, okay. Now, this is what I wrote, okay. So, this is in response to Nancy Pelosi talking about a search warrant. Okay. And I wrote, poor senile Nancy. She's mistaking these deportation orders from a judge with search warrants. If you're supposed to appear and you don't, the judge issues a bench warrant, not a search warrant. Pelosi, you keep proving every day you can no longer function in the capacity of which you were assigned. Have you ever heard of a bench warrant? What a maroon. And then I wrote down, Nancy confuses ICE raids to search warrants. If you're, this is a repeat of what I said, but I wrote it all down. If you're supposed to appear and you don't, that is considered contempt of court